So you spent a few seasons being very vocal, and you got hammered a lot by the fans.
Hammered.
Yes.
Yeah.
So was this change motivated by that?
For me, it was more about taking a look at my behavior, how I've reacted, what I have done, and looked at it and gone, you know, I don't like seeing myself like that. Now, will I slip up and do things? Of course I will. But it's been a really nice, different ride.
Okay, let me ask you this. You said in Berlin that you miss the old Rinna. What did you mean?
I don't miss the Rinna that she's tried to correct. Of course I don't. But I think she was much more reserved.
She was removed a bit.
She was a bit holding back. She wasn't there. She wasn't.
See, I don't agree. I don't think I was removed. I think I chose to react differently. And I think, you know, they just weren't used to it, so.
Jeremy from Queens said, I've always loved that you will say anything, but this year you've been so lame. You don't even hang out with the group that much.
I've been lame?
That's what Jeremy from Queens said.
Jeremy. You, Jeremy. Jeremy. You, Jeremy. No.
Jeremy.
You know, that's your opinion. I've had a really great time.
Jeremy.
Justine from Merrick, New York said, you've said you wanted to be a good role model for your daughters. What suddenly happened at the ages of 19 and 16 to make you realize that? Shouldn't you have thought about that when they were a little younger?
Well, yeah, you know, I mean, I think we do our very best. When your children are my children's age and they're modeling and they're in this business, they're doing what we do, basically. And I need to show them a strong woman.
Terry from Daytona Beach said, Lisa Rinna, you and Delilah post so many provocative pictures on Instagram. I'm not a prude, but a lot of people in this country are. Have you had any blowback from that?
Of course. But, you know, it's my Instagram. It's my opinion. It's like, you know, if you don't want to follow me, don't follow me.
Has anything that you've done blown back on Delilah at all?
You know, I think it's really interesting, and I don't really want to get into it, but I'll just say, yeah.
Blown back on her in terms of work?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Lorenzo from Memphis said, I didn't know it was possible to shock Erica, but she looked mortified when Rinna's daughters said they learned blowjob techniques from their mom.
I'm not gonna lie, but like your sex book like taught me.
Oh my God.
And I was like 12 when I saw this. It literally teaches you how to give head. Very precisely.
Erica, did that shock you?
No, I was more worried about what the hell you would catch for that.
It was shocking. I mean, I had no idea, but
those girls love to blow you up.
They
Rinna.
do.
They loved it.
They loved it.
No pun intended.
Yeah, right. Sorry, I didn't catch that.
I sold a lot of books, so thank you,
You
Delilah.
did.
Yeah,
Did
it's great.
the book go back? Didn't
Yes,
they have to
it's
start
back in
printing
print.
copies?
No, really?
Yeah.
You must.
Yeah. 10 years old, that book.
Wow. I'm sure you have new techniques.
Well, Auntie, I probably should write another
Right?
one.
Yes.
Rinna, I asked you on Watch What Happens Live what you thought of Teddy, and you threw a little shade her way. Paul G wants to know thoughts about the new housewife, Teddy.
I saw Teddy on Watch What Happens Live, and you asked her some questions about me and the group, and she just didn't give anything. So I literally, in that moment, went, well, I'm not going to give much.
But you didn't take into consideration, it was my first time doing Watch What Happens Live. They said, who do you talk to? And you were one of the names mentioned.
I don't know. I was being bratty. I don't have an issue.
Is that the same one where Meghan McCain?
Yes.
Yeah, I got the business that day.
It's just so boring, and please stop hiring people because they have famous last names.
Page 6 picked it up, and then I guess she talked about it again on a podcast, and it just kept going.
Did you ever think you'd be in a public fight with Meghan McCain?
No, because I'm not having a fight. I'm simply saying, like, okay.
Hey, everybody has their opinions in life. You got to just go with it.
Over the holidays, you watched the first couple seasons of the Beverly Hills Housewives, and you were posting your reactions on your Instagram stories. Sheila from Des Moines said, I love that Rinna likes Cedric and wants him to come for a visit. Vanderpump, when is the last time you heard from Cedric?
That's really nasty of her to say that because he caused our family a lot of grief. What are you doing here?
Hey, hi.
What do you want from me, Cedric? What do you want from me that you haven't had already? No, it's not the right time because this is my party and you're not invited. I want you to leave.
Well, I don't know what he caused your family. I don't know.
That. Well, it was on the show.
Oh, I didn't watch the whole thing.
Oh. You really had a go at Lisa Vanderpump, though, on your Instagram
I actually
stories.
didn't see it, but I heard Kyle told me she said some
was
really
all
nasty things.
Now,
But
Lisa,
you
it
said
was jibs and jabs. You know, we had just come out on the show, and you had jabbed me so hard.
Well, I heard it was really nasty.
I don't know if it was nasty.
Well, I mean aggressive, not nasty.
Who told you it was
aggressive.
nasty?
You have to have a sense of humor about this stuff.
I didn't see it, sweetie.
Well, then
I
who
didn't
cares?
see it.
What are we talking about?
I've got a great sense of humor. So
I think you would laugh at it because.
Okay, well, why don't you try me?
I don't think so.
If it hurts you, then it's mean-spirited.
Well, you don't know because you didn't see it. So unless you saw it, you should just shut up.
Oh, okay.
Are you kidding me? My Instagram stories that go away in 24 hours? Who gives a shit?